A very good evening to everyone present here. It is truly a moment of immense pride and joy for me to welcome you all to this special occasion. I would like to extend my heartfelt greetings to our Honorable Senior Professor Ajay Kumar Singh Sir, respected Director Professor Dr. Mahesh Sharma Sir, respected Registrar Dr. R.S. Singh Sir, and our eminent guest speakers, respected faculty members, and of course, my dear students. I, Ishita Kashyap, Assistant Professor at DSPSR, and it is an absolute honor for me to address this distinguished gathering at the 50th online interactive session hosted by the Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research, an institution that stands as a beacon of excellence, innovation, and leadership in higher education. This session marks yet another milestone in our shared pursuits of knowledge and growth. It is much more than an academic event. It is a platform for inspiration, exchange of ideas, and a step forward in our leadership journey. Each session at DSPSR is carefully curated to add real value to our learning experience, and today is no exception. At DSPSR, we firmly believe that education should extend beyond the page of a textbook. Our goal is to equip students with insights, confidence, and competencies required to excel in a dynamic, ever evolving world. Today's session, built around the transformative theme of leadership development, reflects our commitment to bridging academic learning with real world industry exposure. It is this blend of theory and practice that shape us not only into successful professionals but into thoughtful, responsible, and visionary leaders of tomorrow. It is with great pleasure that we welcome Ms. Ashwini Patil ma'am, who join us today as our respected session speaker. We are equally pleased to have Ms. Mavima Thodam ma'am as the moderator of this session. We sincerely thank both of you, ma'am, for being here and for your willingness to share your insights and experience with us. We again, both of you, are welcome, ma'am. To
Thank you.
commence this session on an auspicious note, let us now take part in a symbolic ritual, the lighting of the virtual lamp. This act represents the removal of darkness and the ushering into the wisdom and enlightenment. May this flame of knowledge guide towards clarity, confidence, and leadership in the days ahead. With this, now I would like to request Arun sir to kindly play the virtual lighting video. Thank you, sir. We are truly honored to have with us a dynamic and multifaceted professional whose journey is nothing short of remarkable. Ms. Ashwini Patil ma'am holds bachelor's degree in computer science and a master's in data science, an educational foundation that set the stage for a career marked by continuous evolution, curiosity, and drive. From her early beginnings as a performance engineer at Dell International Services to taking on development at Siemens to leading teams as a tech lead and a Scrum Masters at NTT Data and eventually stepping into the role of project manager at TCS in Ireland. Her path is a testament to her belief in exploration, growth, and meaningful contribution. What sets her apart is not just her technical acumen or leadership capability, but her unwavering spirit of adaptability and self-learning. She strongly identifies as a jack of all trades, master of one, a rare and valuable combination in today's rapidly changing professional world. Outside the bounds of work, she is equally enriching her journey, a passionate reader and a globetrotter. She has traveled to more than 10 countries, finding inspiration and life lesson in every corner of the world. As she beautifully put it, no matter how tough life gets, it's always just a teeny piece of this vast, beautiful world. So take a breath, let go, and keep moving forward. Today, we have the opportunity to hear from someone who not only excels in her professional domain, but also life live lives with a sense of wonder, resilience, and authenticity. We are truly excited and privileged to have her share her insights and experiences with us today. Once again, a very warm welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, it is both an honor and pleasure to welcome equally to the moderator, Ms. Mavima Fordham, ma'am. Her academic contributions have been both meaningful and impactful. She has actively participated in conference, seminars, and the internal quality assurance cell, while also playing a pivotal role in shaping entrepreneurial mindset throughout her coordination of the entrepreneurship development stage. Her commitment to students' development, research, and innovation reflects her deep-rooted passion for education. Her excellence doesn't just stop here. Beyond academia, she brings to the table extensive leadership experience from the corporate sector, blending practical business acumen with scholarly insights. Her expertise spans across the business management, finance, research, and technology, integration in education, making her a true force in both the classroom and the boardroom. What truly sets her apart is her ability to simplify complex ideas, her adaptability in ever-changing environments, and her dedication to mentoring students, future leaders, whether in lecture hall or research lab or strategic business meeting, she brings clarity, purpose, and inspiration. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Ishita ma'am. Thank you
Once
so much.
again, I extend a warm welcome to our distinguished speakers, respected faculty members, and most importantly, all our participants. Your presence here reflects your commitment to learning and personal growth. Let us make this 1 hour a truly enriching experience. With this, now I would like to hand over the session to Ms. Mavima, ma'am. Ma'am, please
Thank you
go
so
ahead.
much. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mabema Thaudam, currently working in Cambodia, and it is truly an honor for me to serve as the moderator of this session, which is hosted by the Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research. Today, we are truly privileged to have with us a very special guest, Ms. Ashwini Patil, a seasoned professional who has made outstanding contributions across special top-tier organizations. Ms. Patil, thank you for taking the time to join us despite your busy schedule. It's a pleasure to have someone like you with us today, someone who has worn many hats, someone who has worn many hats from being an engineer to project manager with genuine passion and dedication. You are a wonderful example of what it means to be a jack of all trades and a master of one, and not the old saying, which is master of none. And I really resonate to this, uh, a phrase that has already resonated with me since childhood. And your journey across diverse fields is not just impressive, but truly inspiring. Not only for me, I think it will also be for all the students who are present here today and who are eager to learn from your experiences. We are all looking forward to uh, this session. And I believe that hearing from you, your insights, and learning from your career journey. And I'm confident that this session will leave us with valuable takeaways to guide us in both our professional and academic paths. Now, let us begin our interactive session with a few questions to get to know you and your journey better. I, I believe I can start with the questions, Ms. Patil.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. And it's really my pleasure to be here. And I'll do my best to
Yes,
guide all
yes.
my
And the
Indian
phrase that
fellow students.
really attracted me, and which I also have uh, followed since my childhood, is that phrase, which is not the old phrase, the new one which you have said. And it's truly from my personal side also, it's truly an honor to see somebody who has excelled and who has proven that uh, that phrase wrong. Not wrong, but
Thank
in
you.
a, this
Yeah,
way.
of
And it
course.
will
That
be,
phrase is totally wrong. It's not a
yes,
jack
I
of
also
all
believe
and
that.
master in none. Yeah.
I agree with you. And with
Yeah.
that,
Okay.
inspiration to the students, with that motivation to the students, I would like to start with the questions. To begin with, you have taken on a wide range of roles, from performance engineering to project management. How did your academic background in computer science and data science support these transitions?
Okay, so yeah, so my journey was anything but linear. So you can see in all my profile, it's completely different, and I've been following too many different paths, and
Mm,
it's that is what it makes exciting. So to begin with, my background in computer science, it really helped me with the logics, setting up some basics, technical fundamentals. That was important, really important. Sometimes we feel like academics does not help much in industry, but it does help to set some rules, right? Set some roots
mm,
to for ourselves. So the logics and the algorithms and all the system thinking, how the computer works and how efficient the programmer could be, any
mm,
topic, yeah, networkings. So all those basics I learned from my academic background to start with.
mm,
And then also, when I chose to take this master's course, it again reflects my personality that I am really curious and adaptive to the environment. And the data science was the buzzword when I started my exploration in data science. So I just thought like data is everything in today's world. So let's explore that field. And I took this course, like 1 year master course, and it trained me to approach problems analytically. I have never thought about it in my entire career. And then you it trained me to use the data for decision making. We could really reflect on like 10 to 15 years of data from the past, and then it gives us an idea of how the future could be. So yeah, so that decision making thing, and I always work with ambiguity, and this combination helped me really to make that smooth transition between um, my basic knowledge to all my leadership skills and taking up new roles. Yeah, so that is what I can say a turning point.
that's really nice. And related to this, for students who are still unsure about their specialization, how important is it to explore multiple fields before settling into a role?
Yeah, it is very important. I mean, I must say, you have to first explore what suits you. It's not what everybody else tells you, right? So whenever you take
Mm,
some role or you go to the college with the mindset, I'm gonna ask my other fellow students, or I'm gonna take experience from everybody else and then just choose that part. It might not excite you, so just keep experimenting yourself in the early stage of life. I'm not saying just keep experimenting all the time. It's not gonna help, but
mm,
early stages of your life, college and maybe the first job. First job doesn't decide your life. It's just a first tiny step to start your
yes.
career. So explore things, and college environment and first job is something a risk-free environment to start, like see what really works for you. So when I
Mm,
say performance engineering, I was always passionate about development first. I never
mm,
knew that I had leadership quality in me. So, but then first job was important. Dell offered me a job of performance engineer. That was my first step. I took that job. I went into that job. Started interacting with people. Then I got to know what is really important for me and what I should learn for development things. And then I shaped my knowledge and all my learnings in that way. So exploring early helps you what truly excites you, so that you'll understand what truly excites you. So rather than getting stuck in some role in your head, just ask yourself and try it on yourself.
yes, that's really nice. That's true, actually. So, was there a specific turning point or a moment in your career that helped you realize your true potential or calling? If we may know.
Yeah, so the turning point for me was, I can say, when I was working in Siemens, a lot of my colleagues, they were trying to go out of India, explore
Mm,
the world, and see how the work-life balance is outside of India. But I always thought it's impossible for me. So to be
mm,
honest, I was really I was having that fear in my mind, like how everything is going to work, how my communication skills are going to help me to survive in an entire world. But then I took that decision. I was never ready for that. I just took it. And then it says like I work in TCS, so I know like Mr. Ratan Tata, he used to say
Mm,
that like take the decision and make it right. Don't just wait until you take the right decision, because we are never ready, right?
mm,
Take the decision, make it right. In the fear, in with all the coming out of my comfort zone, I took that decision. That was my turning point. It changed entire perspective for life and for the career for me. So I met with different cultural background people, and then how people are interacting with each other, how they're trying to um, like have their skills enhanced, and how keen in learning they are. I really learned that. And then the importance of having the social background in LinkedIn, I can say, having the importance of networking, all these things I learned, and that was my turning point.
yes. And from what I could see, you are being a self-sufficient learner. So, what are some self-learning strategies or resources you would recommend to students who are listening to this session today?
Okay, so one basic thing I can say is consistency. So self-learning can be boring many times. So be consistent and then know the power of compounding. Even if you learn for like 15 minutes a day, it's nothing, right? You can scroll through Instagram for like an hours and just set some time, set an alarm. I used to do that. Set an alarm for yourself, just 15 minutes. So you'll know, okay, after 15 minutes, I'm done. I'm not going to read anything else. So even if that compounds, even if you do it for 200 days a year, that compounds to like 50 hours of learning. That's too much, right? So for your life, you can year by year you can add up to your learnings. So break some topics in the smaller goals. So small goals help me actually keep moving. So it is really rewarding to achieve something, right? So keep your goals small, but be consistent, and use the platform like Coursera, YouTube, LinkedIn Learning. These are like gold mines today in today's world. So use whatever available. You don't have to pay for everything. So I also follow some open source online communities and join those communities. Throw your questions there. People are in the world, they're very kind and helpful. They answer your queries. Ask stupid questions, it's okay. But they will answer your queries. So you will learn something, right? So self learning is a quality we have to always develop in ourselves. Be curious. If you hear something, be it a single word or any English word, something like that, just don't leave it there. Be curious. Go home, search about it. Ask yourself a question, why that person has used it. So yeah, and then that's how you keep learning small things every day. So yeah.
So, as we know that you have been switching your careers, so can I ask you, like, how did you prepare yourself to switch roles across different domains and organizations? Was it easy? Was it tough? Was it challenging?
Okay, so yeah, it wasn't that easy, but it was exciting. So I was ready to take those challenges. So I always made sure I understood that new domain well enough. We Please just don't jump from one career to another career just blindly. Understand that thing well enough before you taking the steps. So I also identified transferable skills. So whenever we want to learn something or take up a new job, there's going to be always a gap, right? Gap of skills or any trainings. So to bridge that gap, you need to identify what I have to learn to reach there. So at least do that initial study. That's what I did. So when I was working for Siemens as a developer, I started developing that interest in people management, project management. But I have to develop that quality. I took some courses, and then I started interacting with people. That's what leader do, right? So I have to develop those skills day by day with the small baby steps, and then communicate with people. Communication skills are really important. For me, when I was taking a management role, problem solving and adaptability was really important. My mentor in Siemens. He told me that. So I used to think, how do I develop that skill inside me? So that's why understand the domain first, and then you are good to make that transit anytime in your life.
Thank you so much. And in today's scenario, many students, they fear making mistakes early in their careers. Like, what's one mistake you made that turned out to be a valuable learning experience? If you can share with us.
Yeah, I'm glad that you asked that question. I always share this with all my friends and whoever I meet and somebody who I mentor to. So it's like early on, I was really, really hesitant to speak up. I think it's a common global problem that
Yes.
people just don't speak up.
Yes.
Even even when I had a valid point, I used to have
Mm,
lots and lots of ideas in my head, and I was just okay, no, like I used to just think silence was safer, but then silence kills really good ideas, is what I've
mm,
learned. So that
mm,
was the learning from my mistakes, and that was not just one mistake. I used to do this mistake over and over again, and then one fine day, when I started developing that leadership interest, then I
mm.
learned to communicate. So communication and clarity are essential. So especially when you're working in teams, right? So
Yes.
that mistake taught me trust my voice, just share my ideas confidently. Even if it is
Mm,
wrong, half baked, just share it and then
yes.
see what happens. And the really magic happens. So
Yes. That is really true. As a student, we feel that when we ask questions, okay, we will be bombarded with many questions, then we will be the everyone's attention will be on us. We have that fear, but
yeah,
that's really true for all the students who are listening today.
of course. Yeah,
What?
somebody might laugh at us at the
Yes,
max.
yes.
That's okay.
Even yes. And what advice would you give to students about balancing technical skills and leadership qualities early in their careers? As
Okay. I would say start as being a good team player, team member. And
Mhm,
leadership is something technical is a skill, right? We
mhm,
can read it and learn it and then implement it in a practical life. That's something hard coded. But
mhm,
then leadership is a quality. And in my life, when I started living that life of leadership without an authority, I was not a project manager or technical lead when I already had started living like a leader.
mhm,
So I'll give an example. In day-to-day life, I just did small changes. Like I used to start interacting with the people. I used to identify if somebody is facing some issues. Previously, I used to think, okay, it's his problem, he'll do it. Why should I
mhm,
interfere and help? Right? So develop that helping nature in you, help others, communicate well, show some interest in talking to other people, knowing what they're doing in their life. That's what leaders do. He should
mhm,
know at least some things about the team, right? So as you grow technically, also learn how to lead without an authority. So that's something, one main thing. And guide your peers. Okay, take that ownership of taking initiatives or teaching other people. Uh, so when you start teaching other people and taking other responsibilities, right? So you will eventually tend to become organized because you have to organize your to-do list, your thoughts. So there is a combination of leadership starts with how you show up in your team and not just when you get that title, right? So
yes, that's true. And in your opinion, what are the top three soft skills students must start developing during college?
okay. So apart from technical skills, it's
Mhm,
everybody's interest, their own interest. I can say self-learning is a must top skill. I say it as a skill because it is boring. That's why not everybody just follow every day. Self-learning is really important. I'm not saying that learn technical things every day, but learn something. Have curiosity. I can say maybe learn some five words in your vocabulary list, add it to that, and then maybe use that for a week. See how you
mhm,
can use new words in new sentences. That will increase your communication skill. And then second thing would be adaptability. World change,
mhm,
everything changes. We have seen a lot of changes in our entire lifetime. So we have to be adaptable. We are not robots to just program ourselves and just act according to that. I know it's really hard, and in today's world, AI is taking over. It's like giving us a little bit of fear.
Yes.
But adaptability, learn things. You will know the things, and if you know the things, you will be at least well prepared to face it. So
Mm,
self-learning, adaptability, of course, then communication skills also important. And another thing is not everybody talks about it, but the time management. How you learn to manage your time in your college, that is how you're gonna meet the deadlines in the project. So
mm.
don't be lazy in time management. Time is really, really important.
That's that's true. That's true. And how did doing a second master's degree, because doing one master degree is, we feel that sometimes it's enough, but how did that second master's degree that you have done influence your career path and outlook? Is there any change or?
Yeah, so it was completely cultural difference, I say.
Mm,
So that's the reason doing my second master's in Ireland changed my perspective completely.
mm,
Um, it was a multicultural learning environment, and I was exposed to new ways of thinking, collaborating with the people. Um, it also helped me build a global network, and that's
mm,
when I realized networking is so, so important. We have a lot of talented people around us, but we fail to identify them. We don't take use of it, our network. And being a human, it's really a blessing for us that we can interact in multiple languages with multiple backgrounds of people. So, and then when I started communicating with different background people, it boosted my confidence to work in an international setting. So, and then it gave me that confidence that I can survive in this world. Okay, so world is really kind to me. So
so as somebody who has worked internationally, what will be your advice to the students who are listening today who want to pursue global opportunities?
yeah, so to start building global exposure, we need to build that exposure early on the day. So I think in India, at least when I was working in India, I was not really active on LinkedIn, right? So
Mm,
our professional social media is also important, like our personal social media, right? So
mm,
just build that network in early on stage, because here what I have learned in entire Europe, LinkedIn is very active. So connect with international professionals, people connect, people talk, attend free webinars. When you be active on the LinkedIn platform, you'll see a lot of webinars or some podcasts are happening. Listen to those, then send connection requests to those people. Maybe any field which is interesting you, send requests to make that those
mm,
connections alive and work on your communications. Also be open to relocate, right? Of course, you cannot just. One thing I can say, Ireland was not in my plan. I used to try for different things, Germany, UK, and lot of options. So just be open,
mm.
look for whatever works best for you, and then be open for working in challenging environment. Keep your professional social media active.
And so, as a project manager and a former tech lead, how do you balance technical execution with people management?
Trust. Uh, One thing I say is you should trust your team. I mean, I trust
Mm,
my team. They have their technical strengths. I don't have to intervene all the time, because nowadays project management has also changed. Previously, we used to only have a technical manager and then
mm,
no people manager. But now we need both the skills in one person. So that's what is changed. So
mm,
trust your team with their strengths. They know what they're doing, okay? How they're
mm,
doing. You just tell them the what part, right? But
mm,
stay involved enough to support wherever they need. Sometimes they need your decision, not sometimes, all the times. They need your decisions, so they'll do their job very well. So my focus as a manager is enabling the team, removing their blockers, setting the priorities for them, and also aligning their work with the business goals. So we get to have some business goals for 1 year or 3 years, something like that. So based on that, I have to set the priorities for my teams. So trusting that team, making them self-managing so that they can operate on their own. So that is one thing I have learned to balance. And people in management, it is all about empathy. So while technical
Mm.
oversight is about a clarity, so management is an empathy. So let them work individually while you remove all the blockers from their path.
That is totally needed in any organization if it is to run smoothly. So,
Yeah.
in such a dynamic career, uh, how do you stay motivated and manage burnout or professional fatigue, which is, of course, we all face in not everyday life, but most of the time. So, how do you
Oh yeah,
manage that?
burnouts are real. Okay, that happens, and that's totally okay. Uh, React to it, reflect upon it, pause for a moment, be human. You don't have to prove yourself every single day. So I just stay motivated by reading some books, not always motivational books, or read some fictionary books, or go for a walk, or take some small trip. For me, I was fortunate enough to travel, plan those travels for me myself. I traveled like for more than, I visited more than 10 countries. So even if not a big step for traveling different countries, you can just take breaks and reset your energy, right? So burnouts are real. You have to take pause, reflect, because then frustration will not let you work efficiently. Uh, so I consider my brain or my body is like it's like a system. Computer need a reset, right? So
Yes.
antivirus also we need. So just clear out your thoughts and build a lifestyle, a small simple habits. um, Meditate or talk to your loved ones, talk to your family, vent it out, talk to your best friends. So that's what it helps. Yeah.
So I could see that you love traveling and you love reading. So, uh, what role does this reading and traveling play in your decision making or problem solving at work?
So reading helped me explore a lot of new ideas. Um, it says, I mean, I don't know, I never had different kind of opinions. We For solving any problem in life, so but we always have one kind of approach in our lives, right? So but
Mm.
reading gives you different angles of things, I say, new ideas to approach to our problems. And and then slowly I developed a lot of reading habits, so I can also say it keeps me motivated. I don't know how. I mean, I remember from my school days, my teacher used to say, "Books talk to you." So that's really, I mean,
Mm.
that's like I see to the book as if it is a mentor to me, as a person who is teaching me something. And I can say there's one book I read, Atomic Habits. I think a lot of people they know about it. So it also helped me, and you have to at least try to apply some of your learnings in your life. Okay, it's just not reading and leaving it. It's really rewarding when you apply those learnings. And then there's one more book, The Power of Now.
Mm.
I I also read that, so I can. That's just those are the names on top of my head. And there's one more for tech. It's the Phoenix Project.
Yes.
Yeah, so it is a complete blend of how understanding IT and business.
Mm.
So yeah, and then when I start reading, I am curious about finding books that are helpful to me in my regular life. Firstly, I used to read random books. Now I read something which is helping me in my life, maybe to shape my life or to shape my career, so something like that. And then traveling, of course, traveling is one thing you should really do in your life. Travel anywhere to different cultural backgrounds, people. It reminded that life is bigger than our deadlines. So when you feel sad and you are in your sorrows, when I go out in that world, it feels such small thing for me. Like I was just crying over some small thing, and world is such a bigger place to explore things, and life is so beautiful. So both have made me more open-minded and solution oriented, I can say.
So, like, how do you evaluate when it's time to move on from a role or pursue a new opportunity? How do you evaluate that?
Yeah, so one thing even today I ask to myself, whenever growth stops, right? You feel that inside. I mean, I see we do with our teams, there are like retrospectives. Um, we want to see the feedback and what is not working for team and what is not working for the project. So similarly, self-retrospective, like you can say introspect yourself, right? Is it really giving you a growth or you feel stagnant? You will get that answer. You just sit calm and decide. Then either you're not, so that is answer is either you're not learning or you're not adding up any value to the project or team or company. So then I can get that sense of, okay, so this life is going so stagnant. Try to find something new to learn. It's not necessary all the time it is new, but just an add up to the already going on career, right? So that's a cue for you. And feeling stagnant is good because your mind, your brain is giving you that signal that okay, you're ready for the next step. So take that step, come out of your comfort zone, because we are never ready. We are never industry ready. So we feel okay, I'll be ready, I'll read for like 6 months and then go something. But after 6 months, world will again change, right? So just take those steps. And then, yeah, that is your cue to evolve when you feel stagnant.
So, talking about evolving, with this evolving, we can say with this emerging tech evolving so fast, how do you ensure you remain relevant and ahead in your field from others? Like, how do you
Okay,
ensure
so
that?
I can say I dedicate time weekly for myself. I'm still registered on Coursera.
Mhm.
Um, so it's like dedicated time for learning, reading, and some reading some tech articles. So when I be online, I read about what AI is doing and what new tools have come in market for project management that might come in my company someday, but then I should make myself familiar to that learning, right? So taking those micro learning courses is what I do, and then exploring those emerging trends. Or else one easy thing you can do is talk to your colleagues, peers. Everybody has their own ideas and everybody has explored something new than you, right? So talk to them, then you'll get an idea, maybe there's some direction, and then staying open to learn those things is what I've done. Yeah.
So, if what would you say to someone who feels stuck in their current job or path? If you
Okay.
ever,
So yeah, so feeling stuck is completely normal because I have been there many times. Feeling stuck, it means you care, right? So
yes,
it means we are feeling that, getting that signal from our brains. Okay, we are feeling stuck, and we need to try something new. Just reflect upon yourself. Use that as a signal to explore and reflect. If we don't plan it properly, right? So and then we will not get that direction at all. So explore why you're feeling stuck. Start with asking why questions to yourself a lot. Then why you're feeling that, what you can do to explore, I mean, to come out of that situation. Maybe learn a new course, or maybe enhance your communication skills, join some communities. A lot of companies nowadays, if you go to the industries, they have their communities. Even in college, you can arrange some interactive session monthly where maybe the student can just talk about their experiences, their learnings, share things with each other. And so join in project, maybe join new project, try something new. um, Networking, do networkings with enhance your networking, talk to people that will open new doors. And don't be afraid of moving forward imperfectly, right?
Yes.
If even if you're feeling stuck, don't stop. Just keep moving and try new things. You will get a direction.
Yes, that. Thank you so much. And would you like to share a time when, as per your experience, you made when adaptability made a significant difference in your career success?
Yeah, so for my career success, when I moved to Ireland, it was completely different. Uh, that's when I had to be adaptable
Mm,
to the environment, and that is the reason I really moved fast to adapt those cultural differences. I met new friends in college and then new colleagues in at workplace, and they're very nice people in outside world. I can tell you an example, like first time when I sat into bus, people really they hear strangers talk to each other just like in hours of discussion, and I was not
mm,
used to it. In India, we just sit in our own place and we just don't talk much to strange people, right?
mm,
But here, networking is actually um, built in their everyday life. So people just talk to each other. So I adapted to that culture and I started talking to people. Also, it helped me in really interact well in local languages, their new words or new slangs or whatever. So
mm.
it made me feel connected, right? So it's like I can the adaptability helped me to grow faster, I can say.
Yes.
Um, so yeah, so that's what. And even in company, uh, networking and talking to different cultural people, and I had to do that deliberately. It doesn't come
Mm,
naturally because we tend to talk to people who are from India, right?
yes.
We don't really talk to people from other cultural backgrounds. So yeah, so that's how I forcefully sometimes made me talk to people from
Mm.
Irish background living in Ireland. You have to do that and you'll enjoy that later on.
Would you mind sharing with us a particularly any challenging project you led, or what were the obstacles and how did you overcome them? We would really love to know if you could share with us any challenging project that you have led.
Um, yeah, so it was again in here, Ireland, when I started my job in
Mm,
TCS. It's been almost like 3.5 years. Um, so we had a project, like my project is in cybersecurity, and I won't go in much detail, but there was a small cyber attack on the project.
mm,
And then we had to change entire planning, the priorities for the teams. But then when you have to do that, you have to adjust business goals as well, right? So
mm,
it was an extra work for us, and people doesn't really like it. A lot of people used to say, I mean, they have to leave their job, go
mm,
away.
mm,
So I couldn't see my team falling apart. A lot of teams were just falling apart because priorities change, cyber attack was happening, and then um, everybody was just overwhelmed with that change.
mm,
So I started one thing. I empathize with the people a lot.
mm,
So I used to have one-on-one sessions with people, try to know their lives. Apart from the work life, I try to know their personal lives as well. So when you connect as a good human being with the people, right?
mm,
So they try to serve the company better. So be human, treat everybody as a human being, and try to lead with the empathy. That's what helped me, and we revived back. Everything is going well now. So yeah,
yes.
that was my challenge as a leader.
That
As a leader, yeah,
perseverance.
it's not a quantifiable
Mm,
achievement.
mm,
You do it with the small steps every day, right? We
yes.
can't I can't really say, okay, I have done so many test cases today. I have done so much of MVPs built today. No, the leadership is something. It's not quantifiable, but it's really making impact on people.
Yes. So if you had to start your career all over again, by any
Hmm.
chance, if you get this opportunity, what would you do differently, and what would you do the same?
Okay, so differently, I would like to build my network early on.
Yes.
Uh, in my life,
Mhm.
because honestly, I was not knowing the importance of networking until the time I moved to Ireland. So I was just doing my own job, and I was never exploring the opportunity to talk to people. So I would really do that. Uh,
Mhm.
and maybe it will give me more opportunities in my career. And one thing I would do the same is I'll still explore a lot
Yes.
of things in my life, and then I will decide what really excites me. That's how I am. So I would never change that. I would really tell everybody, just explore. There are a lot of beautiful things out in this world, and when you choose something which really excites you, which maybe pay well to you, then
Yes.
you'll be happy and you'll stay in that zone for like years, and then you're done, your career will be settled. So that's what I would never change.
I know today, whatever you have spoken, it will be for an inspiration for most of the students who have been thinking to start their careers, who have been, confused with what to do, what not to do, and especially the jack of all trades and master of one. I believe the students will, resonate to that, also resonate to that phrase, and uh, clearly follow your footsteps someday. And then, uh, I know you have given enough advice to our students who are listening, but is there anything that you want to add up to the students who are listening today, for our future generations, our future pillars who are listening today? Anything that you would like to add up before we?
um Yeah, one thing I know everybody knows what is jack of all trades and master in one. So in I can explain about it more, because in TCS we have something called a T-shaped skill set development. So it's like, imagine a T,
Mm,
and your root is very strong. So it's a master of one, and then T
wow,
is like you have all the
all the
required knowledge from the world. Just be curious, okay? Be
mm,
adaptive. So that is what going to help you keep strong in strongest to hold the strongest position in the industry. That's one thing. And I also wanted to tell one more thing. Success, when everybody says, okay, success, wanted to convey this message to all the students. Success is a journey. Don't consider it as a destination for you, because it's a consistent effort. And whenever you feel that, okay, you are contributing something to the society and you're bringing some values to others' lives, that is what you have already reached that success. Okay. So just maintain that. So that's one thing I want to see. Just look for adding values to others in the society. You'll be happy in your life.
thank you so much, Miss Patil. That was really nice. I will also remember the T-shaped this thing, which really is in close with the jack of all trades and master of one, which is also my favorite phrase, and I will always remember that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ms. Patel, for your time, your insights, and openness in sharing your journey with us today. Your experience have not only given us a glimpse into the realities of the corporate world, but also inspired us with the possibilities that lie ahead when one combines hard work and passion and adaptability. Thank you so much once again, and I would like to uh, give forward the session to for the vote of thanks by Miss Ishita. And have a good
Yeah.
evening. Thank you so much.
You too. It
Bye
was
Before
bye.
really
delivering
nice
vote of
interacting.
thanks, yeah,
Yeah.
before delivering vote of thanks, any participants would like to ask
Mm.
questions?
Ashwini, I have a question. What is your span of control?
Sorry, what's that?
What is your span of control?
I Can you elaborate that question, please?
How many people roll up to you?
Oh, okay. So that like 40 people roll up to me.
40 people. So in TCS, how do they do their career planning? In case we have to decide that Ashwini has to be redundant
Mm-hmm.
and someone has to replace Ashwini,
Yeah.
how that is done in TCS?
Okay, so in TCS, culture is little safe, I can say. They actually try to move the person from um, one project to another project. There's 35 days of bench period. So if the project is getting closed, or if they don't want any person to work on that particular project, they get a notification saying that there are 35 days has been allotted to you, and you can find which works for you better. So there are a lot of internal openings in TCS. So before making that person redundant, they get some cooling period for themselves to decide. So it's a
Mhm.
quite a safer environment, I would say, in TCS, which makes it stand differently from other companies. So yeah.
No, no, no. My question is different. My question is, I know that people move from projects to projects, and
Mm-hmm,
TCS
mm-hmm.
works on staff augmentation on very big scale. TCS work on managed services on a very big scale.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that side. My question
Okay.
is, how is career? How as a leader do you do career planning for our people?
For my people, oh, okay, like that. So yeah, as I said, when we get a new project, we require some value stream mapping, is what we say. So when we build different teams, we need certain skill sets. So
Hmm.
either we offer them to learn those skills in some period of time, or else, yeah, they have to look for another jobs, and they have to just leave the company because it's a
But
higher
notice
man.
period is 90 days. So does
Yeah, yeah,
TCS pay 90 days salary?
they do, yes.
Okay. There is a rumor in the industry that uh, industry attrition in IT,
Mm-hmm.
I mean IT industry attrition has jacked up because of
Okay.
one company, which is TCS.
Oh my God, no, 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 that's not true. Okay.
I I
At
will, I
least,
will, I will prove it, and you
okay,
please counter it. So
okay.
today I'm in TCS. It's a respected organization. I update my resume in Naukri. I get a job in 15, 20 days. And of
Mm-hmm.
course, I have domain knowledge also, because the kind of projects I've worked in have been very rich. TCS
Okay.
always worked on big contracts.
Yeah.
Correct. They don't take any smaller contracts. My peer group is very strong, so my knowledge is also very strong, because
Mm-hmm.
I, day in and day out, if I have any problem, I can just walk across and ask anyone. I get a job, so I'm at 9 lakhs today, a business analyst or a programmer or a developer or a cybersecurity analyst, and I get a job of 11 lakhs, 12 lakhs. Then what I do, I resign from TCS
Okay.
after having the offer of 12 lakhs. Then what I do, I keep updating my resume daily. And to the next organization, I tell that I already have an offer of 12 lakhs.
Yeah, that's
I
what
can, I
everyone
can,
does.
I can join if you give me 16 lakhs.
16 lakhs. Yeah, okay.
Then that person needs the person on the project. So it's been now 30 days are over. Now remaining are 60 days, and he takes the offer. He still keeps updating. 16 lakhs become 20 lakhs. And then in the end, he highlights his resume on Naukri, saying that available within 15 days.
Yeah.
And a TCS employee available within 15 days is, I mean, it's butter chicken for the industry. Then he
Okay.
says that I have an offer of 22 lakhs. And what are you offering? Now that person is in dire need of the good professional, and he's getting money also from the client side. So he hires him for 26 lakhs. Now in 90 days, a person of 9 lakhs become worth 26 lakhs, whereas the
Yeah.
person remains the same. Then what that company does when it joins, maybe let's say Happiest Minds, or
Mm-hmm.
let's say Value One Consulting, or let us say E-Team Inc., or let us say NetConnect Global.
Yeah.
They also do managed services. They also do staff augmentation. They place people in places like IBM, HP, PwC, Big Fours, etc., etc. Then they get the work done from him, hire another person of 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs, make him the leader, and give secret mandate to the 7 lakh person to take control, slowly support him, and fire this 26 lakh person. So this person actually is of nowhere. This person is of nowhere, not TCS, nor new company.
Okay.
But he has ditched 4 organizations in his journey to find a new job.
So he is right at his place. I mean, how TCS is playing bad role in this?
By having notice period for 90 days. And
No, TCS.
you cannot have notice period of more than 30 days. And TCS talks big so much on values that they are law-abiding citizen. It's sort of, I mean, on appointment letter, I can say the notice period is 1 year, but that is not right.
So yeah, so TCS, in my opinion, it's again like everybody's opinion differs. So when I leave my job, I might not be as talented as that person who can take 4 jobs within 3 months of time. But then when in that case, TCS is helping me to serve me for 3 more months, right? It's a win-win situation for both of us because even I'm getting salary, I'm getting paid, I'm getting that buffer 3 months of time to explore new jobs for myself. And even TCS is getting a knowledge transfer from me so that it could replace me from with somebody with my level of knowledge, right? So it's a win-win for TCS.
So now
And
what is happening is TCS being the market leader, definitely it's the market leader.
mhm,
Rest of the organizations have started following the suit.
okay.
Cognizant has done the same. Infosys has done the same. And now what is happening is the whole IT industry and software developers have developed an image of terrible unreliability. That these are the people whom you cannot trust. They jump the gun on 500 rupees.
Yeah, they do, still
And
do.
and and actually, if you look at the software developers also, they don't care about longevity. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
They jump the ship. They just want money. And an average person with, for example, I will give you an simple example. I was recruiting for one of my clients, a AI developer who is expert on machine learning and data analytics
Hmm.
and algorithms. 3 years experienced person, due to this phenomenon of 90 days, is sitting on something like 18 lakhs, 21 lakhs, 25 lakhs. Even in your domain, cybersecurity, there is a platform called CyberArk. You would have heard.
Hmm.
There are 16 stages there.
Yeah.
We were hiring for Reliance, okay? And a CyberArk person with 3 years experience would cost me not less than 18 lakhs. And when you give him a technical brochure to solve, he would fake his interview.
Yeah,
Then he will
that's
get selected.
very
He will get
easy in.
selected. Then he
Yeah.
will join the company, and then he will not be able to do the job. Then he will be fired. And consultant is on the dog saying that what kind of people you are giving us.
Yeah.
Now, all this phenomena is started by TCS. It started from
It's
TCS only.
no, the TCS's main agenda or goal to keep that 90 days of notice period was something. But then we humans are very intelligent in finding loopholes and taking advantage of every situation and making some new ideas from something something available. We are famous for that, right? So then he started that like that trend, that person, right? And then everybody learned from that. AI is helping us in different way, but then what people are doing, they're misutilizing that AI and then giving the interviews by AI, like creating that mirror image of ourselves. So it's our mistake. It's like it's really not some big organization to blame to. That was the agenda behind keeping 90 days was different, but then it has been used. And then see the end result. Finally, somebody understood that and then they fired him. We always have to self introspect and see whether my knowledge is really worth that value. No. So, kind of, that's that we never gonna think as a human being. Everybody just, of course, like craves for money.
So, so,
But
so now I come to my real question.
mhm,
You are leader of your team, HR presents, and you take the technical interview, right?
yeah.
Whether that person should be in your team or not, if you're hiring laterally.
Hmm.
One, how would you protect your people from this phenomenon? Number two, how do you keep checks and balances that wrong person doesn't enter your team?
That I still can't do.
How?
Because
For the benefit
yeah,
of students.
yeah, because the thing is,
Don't say,
that's
but don't
how
say I do it
the
by gut
loop
feel.
sorry.
Don't say I do it by gut feel.
No, 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 no. It's not my gut feel. But yeah,
There's to
there
be
has been
scientific process,
situations
right?
because the person from TCS is doing the same thing. The person from other company can also act the same way with us, right? We hire somebody, and then after 3 months, that person managed to get a good job, and then at the time of joining, that person will ditch us. So that's how it is. Either we have to match with the higher pay scale, so that no
But
organization.
TCS is not one of the best paymasters. Salaries are not
No,
very good
not
in
not
TCS.
in India, but yeah, it's TCS at least match here in Europe for some extent is what I've heard. I don't have all the numbers in handy, but yeah, that's how goes. Some mistakes are done by companies and some mistakes are done by
People.
person, but we have to trust and then keep going.
Okay. My last question to you.
Okay.
If DSPSR wishes to be a venue hiring
Mm-hmm.
uh, resource for you, you know what is venue hiring, right?
Like a
TCS does
mas-
venue hiring.
yeah.
TCS does venue hiring. So what they do, they engage people like us,
Okay.
right? I'm an HR consultant.
Mm-hmm.
So they will give us, mm, let's say, program position of 50 Java developers,
Mm-hmm. Right.
or maybe somebody who has experience on QRadar or SP ArcSight with 5 years of experience.
Mm-hmm.
On that's also security tool. You know that, right? QRadar and
Mm-hmm.
ArcSight you would have heard, or cloud computing or cloud
Yeah.
security.
Mm.
So we will talk to a lot of candidates and shortlist candidates for TCS. Call all of them at the same time. TCS team will come. They will do a marathon interview. Pick up out of 50, they will pick up 5 or 6 or 7, whoever qualify their test. And then HR will extend an offer to them, spot offer, and then they will join TCS. Now, there you have freshers also, you have experienced people also. Depends who has the knowledge. That is what
Yeah.
TCS does. So if a fresher is a better coder, then he has better chances than an experience of 2%, 2 years who doesn't know the job. Now let us say I earmark TCS skill sets on managed services side. I pick up one vertical, managed services, let us say. Or let us say you are there in cybersecurity. I pick up one vertical, cybersecurity. Okay. And I train at my cost MCA students and BCA students of DSPSR. Can you assist DSPSR in getting empaneled by HR so that your HR team comes to DSPSR and TCS is one of the employers? Maybe you pick one, maybe you pick two, maybe you pick three, maybe you pick 10, maybe you pick 20. Because here you have a big pool of IT professionals. Even the director of DSPSR
Mm-hmm.
is a thorough IT background guy. That is the significance DSPSR gives to IT industry.
Okay.
So, what are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so being in Ireland, I don't know how much I could help,
Acha, you are in
but
Ireland right now.
yeah, but I
Hmm.
I stay in touch with my local HRs.
No, no, it
Even
won't help. It won't help. It won't
yeah,
work out.
even I have
If you're
team
in
meetings
Ireland,
with
it won't work
central
out.
leadership
It will
teams.
only work out if you're in Mumbai or
Yeah,
Bangalore.
yes.
Okay.
So
Then let us drop this question. When you come to India, get in touch with Professor Singh or our director, sir,
okay, definitely,
and help us out.
of course, yeah.
We definitely want TCS as one of the brands in our
Come to your colleges.
education institution. Yes,
Okay, okay.
it's one of the hot brands which we want. There are some brands which we have targeted to
Mm-hmm.
bring in into the DSPSR. TCS is one of them.
Okay, nice. Okay. But I'll still keep this question in my mind. Given a chance, if I talk to some leader from India, I would really throw this question to him to know his insights, what he really thinks about different college, being a brand for different colleges. Yeah.
So Ishita will add you after this session into the
Okay.
corporate leadership group. There you will get my number, Dhyan P.S. Chauhan. You can see from the number and identification. If in that case it happens, do definitely give me a call.
Of course, yeah.
Or a WhatsApp note or something, whatever it is.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you so much. I'm done. If anybody has any other questions, please feel free.
Yeah, any other questions? Put your questions on the chat box. I think no any questions. So, am I visible?
Yeah,
Hello.
now you're visible. Yes.
So, very good evening again. As we come to the close of this inspiring and thought-provoking 50th online interactive session, it is my profound privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research. First and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished session speaker, Ms. Ashwini Patil, ma'am, for
Thank you.
taking the time to share her remarkable journey, invaluable insights, and real world experiences. Your words today have not only illuminated the path of leadership, but also encouraged us to embrace curiosity, resilience, and lifelong learning. Thank you, ma'am, for being a beacon of knowledge and inspiration. Our sincere thanks also goes to wonderful session moderator, Ms. Mavima Thodam, ma'am, for seamlessly guiding the session with such grace and clarity. Your thoughtful questions and expert moderation created an engaging and intellectually stimulating atmosphere for all of us. Last, we are deeply grateful to our Honorable Senior Professor Ajay Kumar Singh sir, respected Director Professor Mahesh Sharma sir, and respected Registrar Dr. R.S. Singh sir for their continuous support, vision, and encouragement. It is under your guidance that DSPSR continues to thrive as the center of excellence and innovation. Thank you again for coming, ma'am.
Thank you so much for having me. And I wish
Thank you,
everybody all
Ashwini.
the
It was a
best
very good
in your
session.
career. Sorry?
Ashwini, it was a very good session.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I wish everybody all the best.